day.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on this schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They run once more with Taylor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Now 3rd down and 7. Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So opening drive 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense.
The ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll start on.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown.
Matt Amendola now for the extra point.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away.
It's taken to the 26. Shedding the tackle. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10, Taylor now to about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
His pass caught at the 4. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Here's Stroud.
This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Darnold now to throw. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Stroud working out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Stroud sets up the play action.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before the break, Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return.
And the Texans will take over. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
His throw incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Stroud and company going for it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. A first down throw, Darnold.
Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
87 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Here's Darnold. And it's caught. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. To throw is Darnold. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Braxton Berrios, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Stroud looking to throw. A throw left sideline, falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
And Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Again, it's Stroud.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Look at the big fella go. Touchdown.
Darren Waller, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And New York set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Darnold.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down. Darnold.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. Now Darnold will return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Now it's Darnold. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Back to throw, Darnold.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Down to the 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. And now out come the Jets. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Caught, puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Texans scoop it. Oh, he's got a little daylight, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now Stroud. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Here goes Stroud again. And a quick throw here that's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up. Stroud off the play fake. This will be caught at about the 5. And that's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
after the interception. Here's Darnold.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Darnold on 1st down. And a completion to Wilson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Darnold's throw complete there to Berrios.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air again, Darnold. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked by Logan Wilson.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that nearly intercepted. But it's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
91 yards rushing for him now to this point. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now the try here for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 6-play drive, and the result a Houston touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.